Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scar of the First Sin, here in New Game Plus. Last we left off, we did the Doors of Pharos, or Pharos, or however you want to pronounce it. I like to call them Pharos, but it started off on the bonfire outside, worked our way in, immediately got toxic by the one rat dog that came running at us I completely forgot about. I was too busy dealing with the mammoth to remember that there was a little rat dog. But while all that was happening, Bowman Guthrie decided to invade, so yay. Yeah, the episode didn't start off really nice. But we did take care of the mammoth, took care of the rat dog, and then we did take care of Varys. So, not Ferris. Guthrie. I'm sorry, Bowman Guthrie. Man, but after that, it was kind of smooth sailing for the rest of the Doors of Pharos. Just lit its guns, grabbed items, dealt some more rat dogs. Didn't get toxic at this time, luckily. Up a ladder, some Gurm, little secret. Opened up or used her Pharos lockstones to open up one door in the first big room down below with a mammoth in front and a chest containing Saint's Spear. Then use another lockstone to open up a little door that has like a little passageway. The chest with a twinkling titanite and I think a stone of some sort. Looted the chest for some goodies. Hit the bonfire, some more Gurm to deal with. Did some parries along the way. Kind of didn't. We did succeed in some parries, but we had to do some startups. So yeah, but so the Gurm, and then we took on Royal Rat Authority. Yep. Yeah, I hate that boss. I think a lot of people do, but mainly because of the little rat dogs at the beginning that you step in, but for some reason they don't aggro right away. They just kind of sit in the back for like a second or two. But yeah, luckily we used Soul Appease, which will damage the rat dogs, and we were doing enough damage that we can one-shot them with one cast. So the plan was just to kind of let them come to me, group up, Soul Appease, because it does have pretty big range, relatively big range. I think we can hit enemies by that staircase, so it's pretty big. So we took out all the rat dogs in one go, and then we just had to take on the Authority himself. And I hate the Authority. Yeah. Some of his attack animations are like questionable hitbox in my opinion. His little dodging charge in particular is bad. Very slow wind up, but the moment he does attack, it's like instant. So you basically have to like anticipate when he attacks. You can't just react to it. So yeah, but we did eventually beat him down. Yep. Got his soul, I think another rat tail. Yep. Ignored the Rat King, hopped it out, met our good friend Gavlon, did some selling, wheeling and dealing. Then we made our way up to Seldora. Yep. And I think at that point we decided to continue on, so we cleared out the Falconer camp, where the biggest change here in New Game Plus in the Falconer's camp is 2 fully grown boars with tusks. Yeah. It is possible to get one of those to spawn in New Game back in Majula, which I forgot to do. Sorry. But, yeah. There's 2 of them in the camp. They do not respawn. And I think they each drop a Divine Blessing when killed. So, yep. Definitely worth killing just for the blessings. Yep, then we just kind of cleared out the camp. Took care of the Falconers. Some more pigs. Peasant guy hopped into the well to get to the mimic. Yep. And yep. Then after that we went down the cliffside, took care of the peasant traps and the peasants, and then we encountered another big change from New Game Plus. Along that little cliffside where the peasants were past the little ball traps, the Duke's dear Freya decides to make an appearance. Yep. Yeah, she climbs up the cliff edge and she just kind of sits there. Yeah. I think she will eventually go away, She only appears there once, so if you go back to that cliff edge again, she will not show up. But yeah, it's definitely a nice little encounter. Like it's really cool. But she gave me far more trouble than I remember. I remember, not really have to deal with her that much, but for some reason she was a pain. Yeah, I think she killed her like 4 times. Yeah, the biggest thing with that encounter is that every time she moves, the cliff shakes and our character is slowed. So that is the biggest little problem with that little encounter. I'm pretty sure her little foot stomps, they track. So yeah, I thought they just come down in a set place, but nope, they will follow your character to a point. But yeah. And as far as I can tell, the damage you do to her on that cliff edge will carry over to the boss fight, though I'm not sure if it will stay there. I think if we die to her, it'll reset, but I hope it hasn't reset, because I think we did like half her health, which I think was just kind of nuts. But we did eventually clear the encounter. She did retreat. I think she retreats after a certain amount of time or after a certain amount of damage. But then we press forward past the peasants through the door, took care of the spiders along the way, lit some sconces through the fake wall. There's a red phantom priest at the end of the hallway, New Game Plus. Yep. And I'm pretty sure if you don't kill him, he will heal the Prowling Magus and Congregation. So a little false idol going on. Yeah, back in Demon Souls, the boss false idol. There's a guy above the arena that will continuously revive the boss if you don't kill him. So I'm pretty sure it's something similar to that. So if you don't kill that red phantom priest, he'll just keep healing the boss, and it'll just make the fight a slog more than it should be. But that's just a guess. I killed him before we could try it out. So yep. And then we took on Prowling Magus and Congregation. Yep. Use soul pieces kind of decimate the congregation. I tried to focus on the priest first, but Prowling Magus was being a butt pain. And his little AoE blast that has no real defined edge to it. But I did take care of the priests. I did clean out most of the congregation with soul peas. I think at our levels and upgrades, it'll clear out the congregation like one hit. Almost killed the priest, I believe. But anyway, yeah, we just cleared out the congregation, cleared out Prowling Magus, got a Titanite slab, popped out, talked to Cromwell, looted around the area. Yep. And we stopped here at the bonfire. And that was it. Doors of Pharos in the first leg of Seldora. Oof. Yeah, quite a few big changes here in New Game Plus. Yeah, the pigs in the Falconer camp, the Red Phantom priests in the building over there, Duke's Deer Freya showing up on the cliff edge. Yeah, a lot of changes. I wouldn't say a lot of changes, but definitely some very noticeable ones. Yeah. In between episodes, I didn't do anything. I just kind of changed out my equipment. Yep. All that stuff's going to be the same. So, 'cause I was afraid that if I warped out and come back, Freya's health would reset. But I think it lasts until you at least fight her, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll confirm it here, hopefully this episode, but we'll see. So, yeah, didn't do anything between episodes. And today we'll hopefully finish up Seldora. Yep, all the way through the Duke's Deer Freya. Maybe meet Aldia as well, but we should meet Aldia. I did all the other the primal bonfires, so yeah. The plan is the rest of Seldora. I know there's going to be some more Red Phantom NPC enemies along our path, but yeah, not looking forward to that. Nope. And our equipment for today, at least starting out, I have my Partisan plus 10. Wasn't quite sure what to use, but I stuck with the Partisan because we're going to be fighting in some pretty tight spaces, and I'd rather have a thrusting weapon of some sort. So I'll see the thing in the Partisan, or maybe Ice Rapier. I just went with the Partisan. Got our Pyromancy Flame, because again, most of the enemies we're going to be dealing with, the spiders in particular, weak to fire, so fire all the way. Yep, that's why I have 2 of them. I might change out, might put the bow on. We'll see. I have the Golden Wing Shield, because it does have spell parries, so we can parry the little necromancer. No, not really. The mage ladies on the cliff. Yeah. Hopefully we'll use that to help with that. Corinthi Ring, Stone Ring, Staples. Blue Clearstone for faster cast. Southern Ritual Band +2, just so I can have, I think Forbidden Sun I think I need for this for, but yeah, just for more spells, because I wanted some more spells. Got my Hexer Hood, Hexer Robes, Archdrake's Gloves, and Leggings of Horus. Yep. Can't quite see it because of the lighting, but it looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, Hexer Hood is just very good overall. You know, +1 to faith, +1 to intelligence, and +1 or 10%, I think, 10 or 5% to your spell casts, with a minimum of 1. So, yeah, it's just all around good. So I'll have like 2 casts of Forbidden Sun instead of 1. So that's nice. That's nice. Yep. Flask, gems, Green Blossom. I probably might change that for a resin, but. Feather arrows if we need them. Yep. Here are the stats. This should be the same as last episode. Yep. 9 slots because of the ring. 38 intelligence, 56 intelligence because of the hood. So, yep. Alright. I have 2 copies of Great Combustion, 2 copies of Great Fireball, Forbidden Sun, and a Flame Weapon. Oh yeah. 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah. All right. I love it. All right. I think I rambled on long enough. Shall we get this show on the road? The show on the road. Yep. Having a torch keeps the spiders away because they don't like the light. So we'll hit the sconce just to have like a little safe space. Boom. Soul. Boom. Alright. There's gonna be some spiders in here. Yep, spiders. Alright. I think they're weakest to thrust. Either they're weak to thrust or weak to strike, but yeah. I got a thrusting weapon just because of those, you know, tight doorways and whatnot. Ooh, 2 with the Dusk Herbs. I think that's a boost from New Game. Yep. Oh, I missed. Okay, yeah. It missed, but it does do like lingering damage. Yeah. It's an arc. That's fine. Ow. I thought I parried that. Man. Yep, killed it. Oh yeah, you can if you drop up here, you just hit circle and you'll drop down. Can I hit you? Kind of. And you fall to your death. That's fine. All right. Let me grab the crystal lizard. Chunk and petrified bone. I think it's best to jump from here to there to get to that item. Yeah, we're gonna have to again go a few ways. Parry those jars. All right. Yeah, I know there's a red phantom on the other side of that archway over there. I think it's to the right of it. Yeah. I think there's also another one that spawns down there. But, yeah. This is where Pate and Creighton would be fighting if Crate was still alive. And if we did Pate's little quest line, but I didn't. And there's a spider on the other side of the there. That wasn't quick enough. He still hit us. Yeah, since they're not here, I can't get the key to Seldora Den, so I can't get any of that stuff. But I don't think I need anything from there. I also don't think anything changes. Oh, torch. Trying to think where we're at. Oh, that's fine. I'll get him later. Ah, he despawned. Damn it. Oh well. I can get to him later. Oh. Didn't quite kill him, but it knocked him off, so I can get this. A chunk. Nice. Yeah, you could just drop down, run across there to get to the boss, but yeah. Alright. So I'm going to backtrack so I can make that hop across. Probably die in the process. Because me and FromSoft parkouring is not the best. So we're going to try and jump there. Probably best to have the butterfly wing. Right, thank you. A large shard. Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll just go back. Yeah, let's just go back. Yes. So we'll go back. Yeah, you need to rest up to restock your spells. Yeah, warping back doesn't restock anything, so you have to like rest for that to happen. All right. Phew. Yep, these guys also drop, for whatever reason, they drop weapons. Yeah, like, I just don't... It doesn't make sense, but I'm not going to question it. Oh, I need to... Thank you. Boom. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so now I'll probably just drop off here to get to the item over there. Again, that crystal is right there, the red one. It's a trap. If you go close to it or you kill it, it will explode. So it doesn't drop anything, so just be careful. Alright. So we went that way. We're gonna... Okay, we'll... No, can't just drop. Gotta sprint off. The chunk and twinkling titanite. Nice. I want to try and get the visual on this. Okay. I'm just trying to see how close he has to be to parry. Alright. That works. Can I parry behind me? Yes. Sweet. That was actually really good. Alright. We are going to go back again. You're going to have to go across... Ow! I can't believe crouching down here lowers my hitbox so where it can actually hit us. Yeah, I think it's tracking our right where our biceps are. not the biceps, in between our, what's the word? The chest muscles, what are they? Pectorials, yes. I think it's right where that is. Like right in the middle. I think that's what it's tracking. Or targeting, I mean. Let's kill those guys just to make sure. Let's trigger the trap. Boom. All right. Can I hit you? Boom. Gotcha. All right. Zip line across. I'll hop down over here. I think I could hit this guy. Oh. Yeah, for whatever reason, it just goes forward. Ow. I heard it. Oh, I gotta wait for it. Alright, let's hop down here. Another large shard. Eardrums, I'm sorry. I'll hop down. Ow, I missed. No. Ah, too soon. God. Again, too soon. Alright, I'm trying to get the timing. Let's drop down. I wish it would hurt them as well. When you reflect it like that. I wish it would like hit them. Alright, that's the shard. Cool. Alright, I will put it on my bow so I can take care of the guy over there. Bowman Gun 3 is going to spawn in here. Either that or the Forlorn. Alright. So he's dealt with. We'll either have to deal with the Forlorn or Bowman Gun 3. Alright, who's gonna be? Alright. Dragon Bone. Come on. Thank you. Oh, did the mage guy drop something? Yep, he dropped his rouge water. Alright. Who's invading? Let's go. Well, it's more of you guys. Actually, let me drink this. Thank you. Alright. This doesn't open from the side. Nope. Take care of you. Bowman Gun 3. Bowman Gun 3. Tisk tisk. This guy's helmet, cool, and an effigy, nice. Alright, so it's usually Bowman Guthrie or the Forlorn can invade. Alright. That Crystal Lizard is a trap. He will explode. At least I think he does. Boom? No? Okay. Well, he's a trap. He is a trap. Like, he explodes. Or at least he's supposed to. But I guess because I killed him with the pyromancer, my pyromancy, he didn't explode. Alright. Light the sconce for a little safe space from the spiders. So we'll get any intrusions. Flame butterfly. Rock stone. Alright. Good old Ornifex. How's it going?
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler.
Mm-hmm.
This is my workshop.
Mm-hmm.
In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
I create all manner.
All right.
I might.
Blah, blah, blah. We already know. Let me just talk to you real quick.
It's.
Yeah.
Do you that? No. Let me make this.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Bye, Mirakumo, Partisan, yep. Same stuff here. Fire arrows, yep. Flame butterflies, there we go. That's what I really wanted. Alright. But what we want is trade, yep. Alright, yeah, the trade menu is still the same. Alright. Crypt Black Sword. This is the old Dead One soul. This is from the soul you get from the Rotten and New Game Plus and beyond. Yeah. This is the sword that Hagdane used when we summoned him for Velstadt. An ultra great sword symbolizing guardianship over the undead crypt. The sword has never seen the light of day and is steeped in dark. 40 strength. Oof. We might be able to get some use out of it, but it is really heavy at 24 units and at 40 strength. I'll think about it. It isn't a ultra great sword. I don't really like them, to be honest. Oh, you can use Smelter Demon Soul to get either the blue sword or the red one. Cool. Run, the Kings, Dragon Slayer. Here's the Chaos Blade from the old Witch Soul. Katana of unknown origin. Damage to foes also damages its owner. The peculiar pattern upon the blade suggests the sinister nature of this cursed blade. It is alluring vortex and a lonely soul. Attacks also damage player, yeah. Very much a dex weapon. Yeah, that B scaling dex. I don't know if it outdamaged the katana, but definitely worth a look. The damage to self can be mitigated through the Ring of the Evil Eye. The there's a shield that has a great shield that has a Zorb health on enemy defeat. The Sun Ring, various you can just pop life gems. I mean, the damage to the player is not that big of a deal, but ooh, that's 160 counter damage. Ooh, wow. Counter damage inflicted on attacking enemies. Yeah, that is actually really good. That's a lot. That is a lot. There should be... Here it is. A Dragon Slayer Great Bow. It's from the old King Soul. Yeah. Great bow said to be used to down ancient dragons flying high above the clouds. Extremely large for a mere bow and more destructive than any ranged weapon imaginable. Shooting this bow first requires the grounding of its stabilizing anchor, It also takes time and leaves the shooter vulnerable. Also requires great arrows. Yep. Yeah, it's basically the great bow from Dark Souls 1. That's basically what it is. Powerful, yes, but slow. Alright. I might get this? I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright.
Come again.
I will come again. It will please me. Alright. And I have to remember how to get to that door to open. I guess for now we'll just kind of press this way. Was this always a double door? I don't remember this was always a double door. Honestly don't remember that was always a double door. I don't think it was. I think it was smaller in the new game. I'm pretty positive this was a single door. I don't. All right. Yep, these guys can drop the Seldora sets. There's the first piece. Boom. Chest, not a mimic. Here we go. Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Alright. Yeah, again, this guy can drop the Seldora set, so. We have Bashful Ray? Bashful Ray. No, thank you. Oh, I need to light the sconce. Again, gotta keep my eye out for invisible hollows and invisible moss, apparently. Because apparently there's those things now that I found out in the gutter. 3 chunks in a slab. Yep, this is a upgraded from new game, that's for sure. I think it was just maybe like large shards and a chunk. Alright, lots of spider people over here. Like the sconce, just to get, you know, a safe spot. I'm gonna chat on some herbs. You know, I think this guy doesn't care about the fire, to be honest. Yeah, this guy doesn't care about the fire. The other spiders do. That must not have hit him. There we go. Yeah, these guys won't come near this little sconce. So. Boom. Take care of him from distance. Alright. You gonna stay up there? You better stay up there. Alright, let's just backtrack, I guess, through this way. I think this is a backtrack. Nab some torches. Don't mind if I do. Yep. Red Phantom guy just spawned in. There he is. Yep. Large shard. There's the drop down where the crystal lizard was. I think it was above us. Yeah. I think it's above us. But yeah, there's the Red Phantom guy. I think he's wearing... I think he has dual blue flame? Yeah, he has 2 of these, so he can cast some spells if he wants. I think there might be another guy on the left, but... Alright. Didn't quite go where I thought it would go. Alright, I'm gonna have to backtrack once more to find the way to open up the one door on the other side. So we'll come back. We'll come back for you, Blue Flame. Yeah, because I want to open up the door that'll lead me to Ornifex. Yep. The one door I couldn't open from the side, so I'm just gonna have to remember how to do that. So if it takes me a bit, I will pause it here to either I'll pause it. Well, I'll either skip to it or I'll fast forward if it takes me too long. Where could you be? Ow! Is it this? No, I don't think it's that. Alright. I don't think it's that either. It's not over there. No, it's gotta be this. Before I do that, I'm gonna kill this guy. There we go. And I will deal with you as well. There. Just don't have to deal with them spamming spells at me, but I think it's this drop down right here. Or right here. Oh, right here. There we go. Yep, that's it. Alright. I knew there was a drop down somewhere. I didn't quite sure where. Alright. I think it should be like another mage guy. Yep, there he is. It's actually 2. Ooh, that's a one-shot. Pow, pow. 4 lightning urns, thank you. That's the white mage hood. I'm pretty sure attacking one of these guys will trigger the whole group. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna throw a fireball, I need to actually get my binoculars out. Alright. This could be hairy. Because these guys will spawn... Oh, yep, there's a Red Phantom one. Oh. There's 2 Red Phantom ones in the group. So, yeah. 2 Red Phantom spiders in that group makes this little encounter far more deadly. Yeah, it's a good thing I had the Pars in here for that little sweep. A good thing I buffed up too. God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to despawn all these guys if I want to go to Ornifex. Alright. Let me open the door first. Alright. trying to think. We'll just press on. Alright. Poo. Go away. No one wants to play with you. These spiders. Alright. There's Ornifex. Whatever. There's spider guys. And I'm pretty sure they're weakest to strike. Yep, and if you kill these guys in melee, they will get off a cheap shot. Stupid. Yeah. Alright, let's deal with the Mr. Blue Flame. Did I go in here? Oh. I am missing. I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing a spot. Hold on. Yeah, this goes up here. This goes up here to the blue flame. And it goes there. Okay, I'm missing something. I remember there being a switch. It is up there. Yes, I think. No? Oh, I think it's right there. Yes, I am missing something. Okay, I remember. Yes. I remember. Alright. I forgot about... yeah, I don't plan these routes out. Well, I kind of do, but not to that particular detail. Oh no, I need a fast travel. But here. Yeah, those are sound of the red phantom spiders spawning in that little... Alright, so you go this way. Trap, let's go. You stay put. Thank you. Over here. Pow pow. I think I need to go across. Yes, I need to go across. Over here. Through here. Yes, through here. Okay. Yes, I know about you. Chill out. Drop here. Backtrack over here. And here we are. Yep, here we go. Da-da-da. Switch to lower this thing to get the, I think the Southern Ritual Band, I think, +1. Yeah, you have to like jump across for some reason. Not a mimic. Yeah, okay, Ritual Band. Didn't really need to do it, but it did anyway. We're gonna light the sconce anyway because I want to. Lighting sconces is always a good thing. Alright. Then we come out here. think we can follow this to that little pot. Excuse me, sir. Oh, this just loops around. Oh, okay. I thought there was something in the pot too, but I guess not. Alright, it just loops around. Alright. No items here. That's fine, we just drop down here. No. No one asked for your spew. Trigger the little ambush. Oh. Alright, top off. Alright. I think we're ready to take on Mr. Blue. Almost. Let me use this one. And use one of these. Alright. Let's take on Mr. Blue. I don't think it'd be that bad, but yeah, who knows. I don't think he's alone either. I think there's another guy. Okay, maybe not. Pretty chunky. Yeah, pretty beefy. Keep some stamina. Alright, not too bad. Again, Dark Souls 2 NPC AI is either really dumb or really smart. And he's pretty dumb. Ooh, he dropped a blue flame. Nice. Alright, so we need to not be in front of this door. We can get to some of the loot over here, but not a lot. You don't want to be in front of the door when it goes, because it will do damage. You can actually see a little sand flowing out of it, so that's a little hint telling you that the door is not to be opened. Alright. Yeah, so this door will open, but this door won't. Yeah. Need a Seldora Den key to open that door, and since we didn't do either Pate or Creighton's quest line, they didn't show up here, so oh well. It should just be like fire bombs and a trapped chest with the engraved gauntlets in it. So nothing we haven't gotten before, so alright. My controller rumbled. Something happened. Alright. Open the door to Spiderville. Hello, spiders. There's a sconce in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Hit the sconce. This gives you a little safe zone from the spiders. Some poison arrows. Thank you. Soul of a Hero and 4 gold pine resins. All right. Yeah, they don't like the sconce. So you can sit here and they'll approach, but they'll eventually they'll like back off. So. As long as you hang around the sconce, they'll just kind of like circle around you until you approach it again. So yeah, definitely recommend hitting the sconce before you step anywhere in this building. Yep. We have, it's like Manhunter O'Hare, I think it's her name. This will trigger the other guy. Come on. You're supposed to come down. I don't know why you're not coming down, but... Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to say, he's supposed to come down and walk over this corpse or by this door. Open Mr. Pig Farmer. Yep. I think he can parry with the shield, so just be careful. Oh. I was trying to do a guard break, but he attacked when I got close. Oh. He dropped his pants. I don't want your pants. I mean, I'll take them because they're upgraded, but I don't want them. Some bones? Yeah, I think he can drop the peasant set. I don't think he can drop the shield or the pickaxe. Yeah, I don't think he can drop either one, but I think he can drop his peasant set. All right. Open for you. Again, I'm pretty sure strike is their weakest. But, woohoo! We attacked outside of melee range, so he didn't hit us. Alright. No. Well, yes, well, that's screwed. I have a bunch of flame butterflies. I got Ornifex open, so we can just use them. Alright. We're just gonna crisscross our way around. There might be some more red phantoms in here, but just keep an eye out for spiders. Oh, there we go. I want to get over here. Thought there was something over here. Something over there. Nope, can't do that. All right. Torch. Come back here. Ooh, lockstone, thank you. Yeah, it's okay. Let's bring this back to the start. Yeah, okay, let's bring this back to the start. Okay. Just making sure, checking all the stuff. Yeah, nothing over here. All right. Plunge attack. Nice. If you cannot running sprint off of this thing, off the stuff. I think I was over here. Nope. All right. Just make your way down. Oh. Whew. Okay. That could have been bad. Yeah, these peasant guys, they are really, really tanky. I don't no clue why, but yeah. Ooh, torches? I think they have a very high chance of dropping torch. So. Come here. Yeah, if you notice on the ground, you see some bodies, some bones. Man, they've been at it for a long time. Clearing out the spiders, so I don't have to deal with them after I kill Freya. So if you don't clear them now, they will rush through the fog gate. So this is Ashen Knight Boyd. I'm not gonna summon for you. Oh, there's an item up there. The Radiant Gem. Thank you. Alright. I think that's about everything in this room. Yeah. If there's anything, it's going to be over there, but I don't think there's anything over there. Oh, it's over there. Okay. And I think I saw something down below. Ooh, 3 Wielded Duskers. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm pretty sure that's an upgrade from New Game Plus. And from New Game. 5 Corrosive Urns, and not useful. I wonder, actually, because, guys, stop dropping in. I'm trying to think, and I can't think with you guys just scurrying about. Right. But I'm thinking the Duke's Dear Freya's main body is invulnerable. Like, you try to attack it, you don't do any damage, and you bounce off. But I wonder if you throw Corrosive Urns, it'll cause her to be vulnerable. I don't think it works, but I could try it. I don't know. Why else would they have Corrosive Urns down here? But, I mean, we could try it. I don't think it's going to work. Because, where is it? Yeah, fill the excretion of giant corrosive ants. Powerful acid inflicts damage on equipment. Will have their flesh melted to bone. Oof. Giant anthills created by the corrosive ants line the horizon of the desert land of Jugo. Ant larvae are considered a delicacy, but he who enters an anthill uninvited will have their flesh melted to the bone. Yep. Yeah, I don't think it actually works in PvE. Let's see. I think we're okay. Well, this doesn't matter because we can't do that for the Freya. More defense is always good. Stick with the partisan. Freya's actually weakest to strike, actually, not thrusts, as I thought. But and there's a quirk with a flame weapon that usually if you cast a weapon buff like magic weapon, lightning sunlight blade, that kind of stuff on a weapon that's infused with that element, it'll further buff than normal. Flame weapon is, from what I can tell, it's still bugged. Like if you try to use flame weapon on a flame infused weapon, you'll actually do less. You'll get less out of it from a different infusion or a plain weapon. So, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah. I'll stick with the poke. I'll just stick with the poke. Poke is just, I think it's just good all around. It's quicker and 431, 437. Okay. Now I'll stick with the partisan. I like the partisan. It also got the big sweep, so. Do I want the torch? Not really. Nah. Okay, having the torch out would just help with the boss fight, because again, the little spiders are afraid of the fire, so they'll just like leave you alone. But the Duke's Deer Freya should have half health if it carries over from the cliffside. Get rid of that. I'll put on the big ones. Get rid of that. We'll keep that. I'll put this on because some of the spiders can inflict poison, and just in case we get poisoned, I have it there. Shield's not going to matter, but I'll have my pyromancy anyway. Alright. Alright, Duke's Deer Freya, let's tango. And I'll keep the cutscene. I kind of like it, watching it crawl down the dragon. Yeah, like how they use the dragon's little carcass, as like a little nest. Although I'm pretty sure the dragon's mostly bone. I mean, not bone. Yep. Ow. Alright. Let me drink. Yep. Duke's Deer Freya, damage carried over. Yep. And that's kind of why I also have the partisan. Oh. Took the hit. We're gonna get hit. Yep. Animation wasn't quick enough. That's fine. Boom. Get dodged. Yeah, the hitbox on the beam is actually a lot wider than it looks. Oh. Alright, back off. Double chug. Ah, it was just out of range. Whew. Had enough stamina for that. Boom. Victory achieved. Soul of the Duke's Deer Freya and the old Pale Drake's soul in New Game Plus and beyond. Oof. The Duke's Deer Freya. And I thought the little spiders in this arena kept spawning, but they stopped after the first little wave. That is... I think they might have updated it so they only spawned the once. But... yeah, if we didn't clear out that room, all the spiders in there would have been coming right after us right about now, but if we cleared them out. Yeah, you actually kind of get like a good, decently colored look at the outfit. Really cool. Yep. Duke's Dear Freya. And in New Game Plus and Beyond, she also drops the old Pale Drake Soul. And if you can't guess by the title, it's the soul of Sif. I mean, not Sif. I mean, I wish it was Sif. You know, Sif's a good boy. Good girl. I don't know. But it's the soul of Seath, the Scaleless. Yep. And it's once reduced in soul. Eons reduce it to these remnants. Yep. You can trade it with Strayed for the Crystal Soul Spear, or you can go to Ornifex and trade it in for the Moonlight Greatsword. Yep. And to be honest, I'm going to get the Greatsword. Yep. I like me some Greatsword. Pure magic damage. Can never go wrong. Yep. But, and we also have the Duke's Dear Freya. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I would get the Crystal Soul Spear, but I think it takes like 60 intelligence just to cast, and that requires a respect for if we want to use it. And nah, no thanks. I'll stick with the Moonlight Greatsword. Yep. Yep. Here we Great Soul Embraced. The Great Soul is the ancient dragon above us, not the Duke's Dear Freya. Nope, it's the dragon here. Yep. And I'm pretty sure the Freya consumed the dragon's soul, so if you kill Freya, you can actually at least interact with it. But yeah, when we have the Ashen Mist Heart, the little crystal appears. Yep. But all right. Freya. Yep. It was. I did confirm that the damage we dealt on the cliffside carried over to the boss fight. Yep. So we fast traveled, still showed up. So I guess it's permanent. Whatever damage you deal to her on the cliffside carries over to the boss fight. The Lord's private chambers. Yeah, we've got lots of books, Excuse me, sir. I need Brightstone Key, Branch of Yore, and Quartz. Yep. Now, this is the cage that the Duke's Dear Freya came out of. Yep. It was this pet spider that got infected or possessed by the Writhing Ruin, I think is what it's called. Yeah, the Writhing Ruin is an ancient thing whose shadow remains cast over the land. It's actually the Pale Drake is the Writhing Ruin, I believe. That's why you get the Drake Soul in New Game Plus from the Freya. Yep. All right. I think normally, right about here in Dark Souls 2 is when you have to fight, what's his name? Vengarl's body. I think you fight him in this like little hallway or this room right here. But, yeah. But now we have a friend to talk to. Or skip dialogue through anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fine, Vendrick. We'll meet again. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Alright. Is it lit? Yeah. Oh, it's light. There we go. Primal bonfire light. Yep, there we go. So now the way to... The Shrine of Winter is now open to us, even though we could have opened it ages ago, but... Yeah. I like going down the path again. Gotta put my feather on. I have so much stuff in here, but... You never know what you're gonna need. Alright. Feather, gonna go back to the spider room because we need the Brightstone key to open up the one door on the side. Yep. Gotta collect our reward. Reward. If I can English. Actually, we can do this way. We'll do this. We'll stop by Ornifex, grab the Moonlight Greatsword. Yep. Because I want to have it, because I will use it. Gonna have to clear out this little gang again. Missed. Ah, thank you. Yes, even though we killed the Duke's Deer Freya, the Forlorn can still invade. It was kind of weird. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, hold on. Come on, guys. Let's go. Yeah, this is why I despawn all the enemies in here, is because of this. Oop, didn't even do that. Thank you. Ow. There's a reason why I got that. Ah, too soon. People. Alright. Alright, Ornifex. Yes, yes, yes. Trade. Our first trade now is free because we rescued her. Every new game cycle, you get one free trade if you rescue her. So, yep. Here it is. The Moonlight Greatsword from the old Pale Drake's soul. The blade of this greatsword shines like the brilliant rays of the moon. In the oldest legends, rarely spoken of today, it is said that the sword was born of a great white being. Its strong attack reaches its strength, launching a wave of moonlight. Yep. Each strong attack, both one hand, two hand, will consume durability. So just be mindful if you swing it around. 18 strength, 18 dex, 18 intelligence. Yep. But it's pure magic damage, so that is awesome. We want it. Give it.
Again. What?
Do I just want to get it now? I don't know. Yeah, we'll take it.
Come back.
Thank you. Alright. I thought it wouldn't curve, but it curved. Thank you. Excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, you sir dropped down, I know. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Thank you, thank you. Put my put that on just in case. Oh, I forgot to get this stuff in here. Ah, I almost forgot. Why'd you let me forget, people? Let me... We'll get it on the way out. Yeah, we'll get it on the way out. Alright. Trigger all the spiders. Partisan, I love you. Trigger this guy. Thank you. Brightstone key. Yeah, this room. Yeah. Come on. Should I open the door? Brightstone key again. Yep, there we go. So I guess opening the door causes that guy to come out. Ow. Oh, you guys are probably on the ceiling. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, you came out from the holes on the ceiling. Alright. Not a mimic. You're not trapped. Should be some more pyromancies for us. Yep. Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, Great Fireball, and a Fire Seed. Nice. Alright, let's go get this stuff in here. Yeah, there's a collision here. But yeah, it's our it's the pickaxe. Yeah. Alright. Let me clear out the peasants. Get my stamina back. That's fine. Long gloves. Sweet silky stone. Alright. Now we must disrobe. So that will do shard, 3 chunks in a slab. 3 torches. And that's it. Alright. And I don't think there's anything else over there. Nope, I don't see anything else. Alright. Let's put our clothes back on. It's really easy to take all your stuff off, but it's a little a pain to put it all back on. Because I took off the ring, I'm gonna have to unequip some spells. Yeah, unequipped our Forbidden Sun and Flame Weapon, but it's fine. Alright. Alright, let's go back to Majula and talk to some people and call an episode. And then between episodes, I'm definitely gonna despawn all these enemies just so I can go to Ornifex real quick. Yeah. All right.
You are blessed with a merry bear.
I'm not gonna level up because I need the souls to upgrade. Duke's Deer Freya means. Excuse me. Killing the Duke's Deer Freya means her stock is now back. 108,000. Oof, that is expensive. Do that.
Thanks.
Thank you kindly. Alright. Check in with
You need up.
yeah, butterfly set. The hood and the shield are in New Game Plus. Alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright.
Come just. That gave an. It's cop. Anybody?
Blah,
What?
blah, blah. Alright. Check with Pates. Not Pate, Kale. Yep. Pate's gone from the game, so he's not coming back. Yep.
Oh, you've of course. Eve, did you? I don't.
One's the Fours of Fallen. One's the Last Giant. The other are the old ones. The Lost Sinner. The Old Iron King, Duke's Deer Freya, and the Rotten. Yep. Okay. And the other three are, I'm pretty sure, is Looking Glass Knight, Velstadt, and what would the last one be? Ancient Dragon? No, not him. Last Giant, maybe? Or not the Giant Lord, I mean. Alright.
You've been well.
Hey, you don't upgrade till we get to Drangelic Castle itself.
Knowing.
Nope. Alright. We'll just leave it at that. Alright. Alright, and with that, I'll call an episode. Yep. We finished off Brightstone Cove, Seldora. Yep. Start off the bonfire just past the Proudly Magus and just kind of zigzagged our way through. Yep. I tried to go grab all the pickup items anyway. Yeah. Definitely going to be... I could have done in like a few trips, but I didn't quite plan it out properly. I forgot about some things, and yeah, we had to warp back to the bonfire a few times, so... But all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. Quite a few additions. Yeah, some Red Phantom spiders, particularly for that one bonfire next to Ornifex. Yeah, that makes that little trap a lot deadlier. Yep, Bowman Gun 3. There's the Red Phantom NPC past the archway leading to the Duke's Deer Freya. Yep, with all the little spike, the bridge across the spike pit. Yep. Yep. With Creighton dead and without us doing Pate's quest line, there's no Seldora Den Key, which means we can't get to the one room. Yeah. I mean, I think it's only some fire bombs and trap chests containing the engraved gauntlet, so it's like it's nothing we already have, but yeah, just grab some upgrade materials, a few changes from New Game to New Game Plus. One of the upgrade piles was 3 chunks and a slab, so that was definitely nice. That was the biggest one that stood out to me. Some other chunks as well instead of, I think, large shards, but yeah. Yeah, just kind of zigzagged around, gathered some items, met Ornifex. Got invaded by Bowman Guthrie. Lovely. But he's not that hard. He doesn't have a melee weapon, or he doesn't switch to anything melee, so he runs away, tries to shoot you with the Avalon, but we just took advantage of his reload animation to burn him with our combustion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just made our way, zigzagged our way through, got to the big building with all the spiders, used the sconce in the corner to kind of have a little safe space so I can just, use the partisans' wide sweeping R2, just kind of clear out the whole horde of them at once. Yep. And then took care of the Red Phantom peasant NPC with the pickaxe and the porcine shield. Yep. Made our way through the little webbed area in front of the Duke's Deer Freya. And then we took on the Duke's Deer Freya, yep, New Game Plus, yep. Yeah, our cliffside encounter that I somehow, I trudged our way through. The damage we dealt to her carried over to the boss fight, yep. I did about half her health and damage up at that cliff, which means she had half health in the boss fight, which is nuts. I'm pretty sure it sticks around until you die. If you die to her, I think she resets, but I'm not too positive. Yeah, warping, resting on the bonfire, I think that does not reset it, but I'm pretty sure if you encounter her in a proper fight and then die to her, I think it then resets after that, but I could be wrong. It might linger over forever, but that was a nice little touch. I liked it. And I thought the little spiders in her boss fight always kept respawning, but for some reason they only respawned once. There's only one wave of them. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like infinite waves, but I'm not gonna argue. Not gonna argue. Yep, so we took her down, took down the Duke's Deer Freya, got her soul, as well as the soul of the old pale drake. Yep. Seath soul. Yep. Seath from Dark Souls 1. Yep. And with it, you can get again Crystal Soul Spear from Strayed, or the Moonlight Greatsword from Ornifex. Now we ended up getting the Moonlight Greatsword from Ornifex, so yep. And I also got the Crypt Greatsword from Ornifex as well, from the old Dead Soul. Yep. Yeah, you can see how. Yeah. It's an ultra great sword, so yep. It big. Yeah, ooh, that's a lot of dark damage. We like that. But in here's the Moonlight Greatsword. Yep. Pretty big. Got a nice little reach to it. Yep. Ooh, 113 bonus magic damage straight out the box without upgrading it. So that's gonna be. We're gonna get a lot of damage out of it. Yep. And so. Yep. So yep. Yep. Got those two weapons from Ornifex. Killed the Duke. I'm pretty sure it's the Duke. And I got the Brightstone key, another fragrant branch of yore, another dark ring +1, dark quartz ring. I mean. Lit the primal bonfire. Talked to Aldia. Went back to Sidora to do the Brightstone key door for the Black Knight Ultra Great Sword and the Great Fireball. Yep. Got the little items in the little spiked pit that I forgot about. Yep, 3 chunks and a slab, and I think another large shard and some torches. So, good stuff, good stuff. Yep, and we came back here, talked to some people. Again, nothing new here, New Game Plus. Nothing changed. Yep. And bought some more bright bugs from Valencia. I think that was the main big purchase I did. Yeah. Yep, and that was it. Finished up Brightstone Cove, Sodora. Took care of the Duke's Deer Freya. Met Aldia. Yep. And now we're ready to go off to Drangelic Castle. Yep. That is our next stop. Next stop, Drangelic. Yep. Well, the castle anyway. Not sure how far we'll get to it. maybe all the way up to the Dragon Rider, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely do at least to the Dragon Riders. Yeah. So, yeah. Next episode, Drangelic Castle. But again, it's for another episode. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.